Hello.
Christmas spirit.
Everybody knows that.
You know, so you see, you do know I like to laugh, so
I just like to smile.
I'm gonna
Smiling's
be
my
laughing
favorite.
on this podcast.
I'm nervous.
What's a Christmas gram? I want one.
I want one.
So we're live.
Sorry.
That's all right, it's part of the show.
It's alright. Broke here.
But my mic is
Yeah, and the music wasn't on. You're like, we're live, and I'm like, play.
This is clean. Your time is great. Great transitions.
Thanks.
I'm pleased.
I feel like you should sit in on every show. It's
Quite
like,
affordable if you're
I
interested.
know. It's nice having someone here that knows what's going on.
oh brother, there, bro.
All right. Are we ready? Oh, we're live too, huh? That's embarrassing. Are the mics on? Okay.
Yeah, sounds great. I hear you.
Hello.
Wonderfully.
Hi. Great to be here. This is hella anxious. It's Saturday, December 14th.
That's the magic number. 14.
14.
Why? You tell me.
This is.
Oh, you muted her.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, yellow lights. The yellow lights that make her go away light.
We've never messed this up. I want to tell you, this is the
No,
ninth
I'm super
show.
bad luck. That's the thing.
So.
No, I come around and people, they want to impress me and they get all fumbly.
We're getting anxious.
So I don't know. I don't know what you heard, but I was muted. So this is hella anxious. It's Saturday, December 14th, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. You are hearing the voice of Joseph Wozniak, who hosts Greasy Conversation here, and we also have Mr. Sam Lunson in the house,
Oh yeah.
comedian extraordinaire, and my beautiful co-host Evan Klemp.
Yeah, he's beautiful.
Oh no,
Hello.
Right on.
this is great.
Am I on? Am I hot?
You're hot.
You're hot. Oh,
All
you're
right.
hot.
You could be hotter.
Right on.
It's Christmas is close, and we thought, what better way to do our last show of the year than have the nicest guest on that we could think of. Joe has
No worries.
we showed up here a few weeks ago with two of our guests, and the doors were locked.
I know there's been
Big
such
mix-up.
like family chaos in the
No.
neighborhood.
All good.
Yeah.
We were like, I was telling Evan, I was like, he sent me so many apologies that I felt really bad. I was
Oh.
like, oh, but no.
You shouldn't though. I definitely should. I messed that day up completely.
It's totally cool, but it's funny because we were like, you know, like your messages said a lot, and you're cool people.
These are two of the
And,
nicest guys.
That's what
in
we're trying to
Vegas.
say. Like,
And basically, we're gonna try to out nice you.
Yeah,
All
nice
right.
off.
Right? There's so many apologies.
Good
You're
luck.
not gonna know what to do with yourself.
thank you.
Shit's gonna get cordial.
That's what I was
Real
trying
polite.
to say.
You're welcomes.
Yeah, Sam Lunson's a nice fucker.
Yeah, I run a open mic, and they call it the friendliest open mic. A lot of people say it's a stroke room because everybody's so supportive, and we get senior citizens that are about 105 years old. But it's cool for everybody to
Yeah.
give it a chance and give it a try, and new comics come through there, so it's very, 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 very stroke room. It's nice.
Yeah.
What's the
pleasant.
address
I like
again?
that.
It's Grouchy John's on Charleston, right across the street from the dental hygiene place at CSN.
Oh, of course.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah.
Waz, what do you have going on? How's your show doing here?
Doing great. It's Greasy Conversation just moved to Sundays 4 to 6. So we have our last episode of the year in a couple days, and then there's just holiday time until January, and that's when there's all the freshness. We'll be starting a new season, which is kind of irrelevant since we changed things throughout the middle of the season anyway.
Yeah.
We have a new logo, you guys. What could be more
Yes.
exciting than that?
That is cool.
That is
Oh, yeah.
exciting.
Shoot me a DM of it, and I'll post it everywhere. I'll share it.
For sure. And
See
we'll
that?
share you.
Oh.
see this niceness
Yeah.
happening? Just send me
Yeah.
your flyer
Just
and
send
I'll
it to
share it.
me.
For
We're going to
you.
have a share party.
Oh, That's sweet.
Share off.
So I got to tell you something. A friend of mine that's watching and listening to us right now. She's new to comedy and she just wants to get into it. Her name is Juliana, and she said this. She goes, she's from the South, right? And she goes like this. It's crazy. She goes, I want to practice comedy, but not at an open mic. I said, well, then how would you do it? And we were teasing with her, and she said, I would talk into a hairbrush. And we thought that was funny. I thought that'd be cool. I'd practice into a comb.
That's cute. Well,
You always start off with the hairbrush. That's
You
always
do,
the
right?
first fake microphone.
I do practice my comedy in front of the mirror with a hairbrush sometimes, and my dogs just sit there and watch it.
It's funny because we have like a, it's like a,
They love the
it's a
abortion
condo,
jokes.
and our walls are very thin between the bathroom wall and like their place. So like when you're in the bathroom, you can hear a lot what's going on in their side.
Yeah.
So like we know they're just always listening to her set. You're always
That would be
practicing.
We
cool
hear
if
the
you're-
kids getting beat.
That would be cool if your
Yeah.
neighbors heckled you through the door. Oh, come on,
Right.
They hear me going like in the bathroom, like I have irritable bowel syndrome. Like, what's wrong with this girl? Yeah, it's weird. Have you ever practiced your set in a weird place?
One time I tried to practice my set in the bathroom with a comb. No, with an actual microphone. And I did it once, no shirt on, and I was like, I don't like looking at this, so I never did that again.
Yeah, you did something majorly different. Like you brought the microphone instead of the brush, but not the shirt.
Yeah, right. You're like in the bath.
At my house, I like to be comfortable.
Was it like set up to a sound system too?
No. Just to try to talk into it for a little bit.
There's
And
an
my-
element of realism missing here.
And my brother's in theater, and he said, Sam, if you don't like looking at what's on the other side of the mirror, then guess what? And I'm all, what? He said, neither does the audience. I'm all, hey, listen. He
No,
he burned me.
that's not nice.
It's all right.
I have seen you do your set topless before.
No, I've never took off my shirt.
Were you not on the underwear show ever?
No,
Oh, it was a dream.
Ryan Barassa, that runs a great local show. Oh, my God.
Is it
Should
you?
I answer this or not?
That was a little unprofessional, so yes. We want to put on speaker.
Hey, Marissa. Hey, listen, I'm on the radio right now, okay?
This guy.
I got to let you go because I'm on the radio right
Marissa,
now.
you're live.
I'll talk to you later.
I can't
Was it an
believe I just
emergency?
asked my phone if it was you, like audibly.
Yeah.
Is
That's
that
usually
you?
a private thing when I
Jesus?
talk to my phone when it's not on. Yeah.
Is that you?
The world knows now.
We're,
That's how they
so Christmas is coming up, and we were talking about like the moment we stopped believing in Santa and how it was like kind of a tragic but also empowering like coming of age moment.
Oh yeah.
I wanted to know what you guys like your stories. When did you stop believing in Santa?
That's a fun question. I like that you're turning to me because I'm prepared for this.
Good.
No, I had like a talk with my mom, and it was like we both knew, but things were sketchy with like divorce time and stuff.
Oh.
That we had like this weird, I don't remember what the words were because a lot of it was nonverbal, but agreement that we would just do Santa and just like keep it trucking. You know, what it was is we talked about Santa real, but with like that wink to it.
Yeah.
So we just made Santa
yeah.
plans, and it
Like
was
Santa's coming.
Yeah.
Nudge, nudge.
we perpetuate it to this day.
That's kind of cool. Oh, really?
Wow.
And
Yeah.
you just really never had that
Your mom
conversation.
might believe in
we
Santa Claus.
did, but it was just entirely. She believes in herself, and that's what really came out of it. Importantly, yeah.
That's cool.
That is cool. I like that. What about you, Sam?
I never had the talk with my parents about no Santa, but we had. My dad was dating a woman. She had 3 daughters. So when we found out there wasn't Santa, we had to keep it under wraps that, hey, no, Santa's still around for the littler kids.
Mhm.
Yeah. Aw,
Yeah.
that's cute.
Yeah, I remember I was in like kindergarten, and we all believed in it. And there's this one kid who's like, "No, he's not real. My dad told me so."
At
And we're all just like,
kindergarten.
"Kid, screw you. He's real."
Don't pop it.
Yeah, right. And like I remember the next year just not really remembering, but I don't know exactly what happened.
And that kid now plays Santa.
Yeah.
At the mall.
Right? He's portly.
Yeah, I think I found out, and I just like ran to my older brother and sister. I'm like, "You hear about this shit?" And they're like, "Yeah, we know, duh." And I'm like, "Oh yeah, obviously."
That's so sad.
And I was just like, "All right."
My mom, well, I was a little investigator and I had kind of like been putting together clues and been watching things, seen things from Santa in the closet, and put things together year after year. And finally, I was like, I want you to swear on your life.
Oh,
Swear on my life that Santa Claus is real.
She had a
What'd
gun
she do?
too.
And she said, I swear he's real. And I looked behind her. She had her fingers crossed like a little kid.
Oh, you were
Like that
smart
makes it
enough for that.
okay?
I said, Mom. And I never forgave her.
Do people really do the finger cross thing? I
Yeah.
feel like
I do
that's
love
as-
my mom
like
that
a
she did the
legit-
finger cross.
I'm gonna bring that back. The finger cross.
Yeah.
I
It
just-
holds up in a court of law.
Just bribe my kids and then be like, fingers were crossed.
Fingers crossed, guys.
Fingers are crossed.
Imagine playing poker.
Right? Oh, gotcha.
There's a behind the back cam for the
Yeah.
people crossing their fingers.
That'd be crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, we should bring that back.
Fingers
Okay.
crossing.
Imagine.
Oh!
Oh, what's this?
Oh my God.
What's
it's
going on?
My
breaking
goodness.
News
Oh my
stories.
God, it's news. There's so much going on right now. They're telling us we got to talk about it.
All right, let's hear it. Let's
They're
hear
letting
it.
us
It's all
know.
you. Are you ready?
I'm getting there. All right, guys, this is crazy stuff. We just want to talk about weird events that have been going on
Feels
in
investigative.
the news. This just in: Arizona man. Arizona. That's not his legal name, but that's what we'll call him. Arizona man has registered a strange pet as an emotional support animal. Bees.
Nice.
Bees.
Don't you only get one at a time though?
Yeah, like one
It was
bee.
like a bulk deal.
Bulk deal.
Guys can open up a peanut butter and honey place.
It's like a stack of paperwork out there.
This thing
Peanut
has
butter.
to be with me everywhere.
He's like, this is my.
I hope that son of a bitch gets stung.
He's like, I get nervous on flights. I'm trying to take my bees with me.
I know
Yeah,
a
it's
few
not
comedians
legit.
who have a cricket as an emotional support animal.
Yeah,
Really?
right?
Oh.
Is that an
That
Asian
is
Does
that
dog?
that
funny?
work?
Ah,
I was too in awe of like. how cool
Oh,
that was.
crickets.
Oh, okay.
Crickets.
Yeah, I guess
I
it
thought
was
of
a
like
thinker.
I thought of like Mulan. And I was like, that's racist.
Oh, that cricket.
Or is that grasshopper?
I forgot it. Maybe it's. I think it's a grasshopper.
I can't believe
We
you
had
have to
plenty of
file paperwork to have a bee be your emotional support animal. I don't know. I just let
You
it
could just
ride.
declare them your support animals as you go about in
Yeah.
nature. Like they're
Alright.
supporting me intrinsically.
You just go outside and scream it.
Sorry.
I loved how long that
That's the next topic button if I ever heard it.
leaned into that
So,
buzzer.
ladies and gentlemen, soundboards can be deceiving as a buzz. When you think it might be a bee buzz, could be a sound of a game
That was an
show
angry bee.
buzzer. What's next? I don't like
What's
that
next?
story.
All right, guys. You know it and love it. Chipotle.
Oh, wait,
the
no.
fast food cuisine of the decade.
I'll bet you the lettuce is fucked up again.
You
It's
know,
just
this is
going
what
that way.
they're
Is
trying
that-
to revamp their image. They've had a lot of lettuce mishaps, a lot of meats mishaps. Some would say. I don't know, but anyway, they're trying to revamp their image. So they are getting nurses staffed. So the employees, when they come in and say they're sick, they have a nurse right there that tells them if they're lying or not. Or they're just hungover.
Somebody call my mama.
That's what the CEO's talking about implementing.
Terrible.
I would be like, just raise my wage instead of this doctor to see if I'm lying. Oh, that's so
It's
gross.
crazy.
It is.
But hey, that's
brutal.
their closest, the closest they'll get to getting free healthcare.
What do you think that conversation's like? Like how? Like do you walk? Is it like the nurse in elementary school? Like do you walk in? Is she cute? She young?
She's
Is she
wearing like a
asking
very
questions?
sexy dress, like
What
an
is
old
she
She's
wearing
wearing a
school.
ball, maybe a ball gown.
Yeah.
All that Chipotle.
Like
now you're
like
selling me
scooping
on it.
beans.
It's getting
The
better
nurse
now.
like flap hat thing that just has like the cross on it, that like you see in
Yeah.
like Pokemon.
How do you decide if someone's hungover or not sick? 'Cause I just feel like they're the same thing. Honestly.
Maybe it's just like proximity to Chipotle also. You know.
That's confusing.
In America, they should be declared the same thing. We have a heritage.
Yeah.
The thing about Chipotle is trying to deliver a fast food experience with no preservatives. Can we have like a couple of preservatives? I think a couple of things. I mean, people used to salt their meat. There are ancient preservatives. Can we use a couple of those?
Right? Yeah. Exactly.
I worked at Taco Bell for my first job in high school, and I'm addicted.
What's great is you didn't look down.
To
You had
Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell ready without even looking
I'm
at the table.
addicted to Taco Bell. I love it, and I could eat Taco Bell quite often compared to Chipotle. I don't know.
So I don't go to Chipotle at all. I used to. I don't know. There's none near me. I'm not into it.
I
I
stopped
like
going.
preserved. The food should be preserved.
Yeah.
Preserve this shit.
I stopped going when the girl making my food had dirt under her fingernails, and I was like,
that's
you
gonna
know,
turn- that's
you don't
that's
want
gonna
that
turn me off.
ingredient.
There's been a few times when I go there and they're rolling the burrito and the burrito rips and they look at me
And
and
they
I
just
see
keep
it
going.
and they're like, "Sorry, bro, this is the tortilla that's yours now." And I'm like, "Just redo it."
They put so
don't.
much in there that I can see it ripping.
We could
And
invent tortilla tape.
They look at me and I look at them and it's awkward.
Yeah.
Tortilla tape.
Tortilla
Tortilla
tape.
tape.
It's like fruit by the foot, but it's
you,
just
like,
tortillas.
Lick it, and then you just.
A tortilla patch.
Can you imagine going through your burritos and getting like you see your burritos all tortilla taped?
Well, you carry it in your purse. You're like,
Yeah.
I have a solution for this.
It's a little
we
Band-Aid
go.
made out of tortillas.
I hate that you have to lick it.
You were gonna share, you could cut it in half, and then you're like, I'm not sharing anymore. Tortilla tape.
See, I think
Hey.
licking it would be the wrong way to go. I would either prefer snaps or
Gorilla Glue.
or staple.
Velcro.
Just staple
Staple.
that bad bitch in there.
Food grade staples.
Oh, I wish I had a diarrhea sound.
Crispy
You had the-
tortillas for the staple.
The Taco Bell sound you had at the ready, like
I know.
no
This
look,
is
one
fast
button.
food related. It is not on the notes. We're just going rogue here. But I read a study recently that said they were testing chicken for fast food restaurants to see how much of it was a filler product.
Ooh.
Most
All
are
of
like
it.
80% chicken, and the rest is kind of like soy and fillers and shit. We kind of get that, you know?
Yeah.
Subway was at 52% chicken.
Ooh.
It's a lot of filler.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
It looks like it's sliced off of a chicken, though. So at some point, it
Yeah.
had to get put back into chicken slice shape. It's incredible.
Well, I gotta ask
It's
you. You go to. Nice, I love it.
This is-
That's like a medley.
keeps giving.
Waz, if you go to Subway, what are you getting?
Oh, the meatball homeboy.
Oh,
the
same.
meatball.
Yeah.
That's
Right
what's
on.
up.
More of a Italian spicy or the cold cut trio? I'm bad white trash. The cold cut trio.
The cold gut trio. You ever get the chicken? Chicken teriyaki?
No, I don't like. Listen,
my
I don't like.
favorite.
I don't like sweet chicken.
Mm.
No, I don't like teriyaki. I like.
So you don't eat like Panda Express or anything?
I'll choke it down. I'll choke it down, but I'll
Forget
get
we're
beef and
recording.
broccoli.
Oh, that
No, I don't like
Mongolian beef, though.
Yeah, I can
Oh
eat
yeah.
that. I like the the walnut shrimp. That's pretty good.
That's a sweet
So
meat.
there's this. It's funny you guys mention that because there's this
Oh.
comic in town, very very funny individual, and he's gonna take me on a show to Tonopah. His name's Justin Joe Brown, and me and him, we eat at Filipino buffets
Oh.
that are
Ooh.
fucking questionable. I'll tell you, they're
Oh,
like.
boy.
We love them because it's like stew meats that like your dad used to make, and every single thing is a different kind of stew meat. And we asked,
Yeah, they've been cooking for like 3 days.
we asked Mia, you want to come out with us? And she
good.
goes, the next time you guys do that, she's running the gold mine up there with
Yeah.
Deets. She's doing really, really well. And I said, you got to come with me and Justin, and we'll just pile on this Filipino stew meat buffet. I'll tell you, when you look at it at first, you're like, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah.
But every single scoop is amazing.
Oh wow. How does
Scoop.
it? Scoop, yeah.
It's like
Every
Cousin
plop
Eddie
on the
in that
plate.
movie. You want a little of the pink or a little of the yellow?
Yeah, right. I'm sorry. This is chicken. This is beef.
It's
So do you
fucked up
feel
looking.
good
I'll
about your-
shoot you a DM. You shoot me the flyer. I'll shoot you a DM of the
I would love to
fucking
go to
garbage we're
this
eating.
event. Do
It's
you
over
feel
there
good
off-
about yourself afterwards?
All right.
Yeah, we feel full. We feel
like,
full.
does it mess you up?
I think me and Justin, we're past the point
Oh my God, this
Sorry.
just in.
Time out. Time's out.
of that.
All right,
Time's
a
up.
couple more quick stories for you.
No more. talk
Allegedly,
about
a man whose farts can kill mosquitoes up to 6 meters
that.
away.
Oh, no.
Is working.
I thought you were
did
gonna
he
skip
test
that.
All right, yeah.
Oh, that goes past the line.
We're gonna create a new bug repellent.
There's like 3 people in that sound.
I know. It's really exciting that for everyone who tuned in, like an hour of fart sounds, you're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry.
Yeah. Oh, that's not you actually farting.
No. It's got awkward.
You know that last one you pushed the button, you know who it sounded like? Steve McAnally that runs
Oh
the
my
Rick's
God.
Rollin' Smoke
You are
Barbecue.
doing great.
No, he did that last part. It sounded like Steve McAmelly. You can catch him Wednesdays
McAmelly.
at 8 p.m. Just get some
How many
barbecue and
plugs?
some laughs.
How many plugs is Sam gonna get into?
Yeah, are you hearing this? Do you realize how he's just promoting other comedians this whole time?
Well, Steve's done a lot for all of us, I think.
It's been so transparently integrated, I didn't notice.
All right, guys. There's one news story we all need to talk about and want to talk
Okay.
about. Las Vegas news, local news.
Uh-oh.
Someone,
I know.
somebody,
He
yeah,
knows this.
yeah, just hit it.
You say it.
What is it?
Someone has been gluing
Yeah, they have
cowboy
it.
hats to pigeons.
You're goddamn right they have. This is horrible.
Who's doing it?
Who's doing it?
What kind of glue?
That's what why I asked. It turns out I'm friends with a dude that's next door to the guy that's probably doing it. And
Let's get him on the radio.
there's been a rescue operation. He's on my show Sunday 4 to 6. I have this guy. I'm on it.
All right, we're listening.
Crack journalism. So unfortunately, it's a glue that's not good for them. And
Yeah.
there's a local pigeon rescue helping catch them and get the hats off safely.
They say if you see them, you can call and report, and they'll come by and try to. I haven't seen one.
I wish it was like a makeup glue, so it wouldn't feel like so awkward
Right.
laughing at it. But
They would fall off in like an hour.
I can report officially that the official rescue people are also laughing at it as they're trying to rescue the birds. They can't avoid it. So the
Yeah.
official thing is it's messed up, but it is funny. It's okay to enjoy
That's
it for
That
what
is
it is.
It's like that opening scene in Ace Ventura when he's just chasing the albino pigeon.
Oh, I
Except he's
love
got a
that
little pigeon,
movie.
a little cowboy hat on him.
Well,
That's our lives.
Was that's hysterical? But
Right.
you know who would never glue a pigeon hat to a cowboy hat to a pigeon is Brad Goulby, and he's over there at the box.
Oh, I hate both of you.
Thursdays he's doing the box with Randall Thompson. Great open mic over there. Check it out.
He would never abuse
past
animals.
his animal abuse days is what you're announcing.
Yeah.
No, he's got a Christian soul.
You know, you both have been promoting it so much. I love it. Tell us, what do you have coming up?
Oh man, I have something really good coming up. Bill TC, that's recently out of heart surgery, he had his chest opened,
Ooh.
and Justin and Kenneth are going to Tonopah, Nevada, on the 15th of January, and we're doing a casino comedy gig.
What?
Nice.
That's
We're all
awesome.
renting. They give us a room, so I think we're gonna be sleeping like toes to
Oh,
nose.
yeah,
and,
that's
like,
exciting.
I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's just one room, but it's excited just to be in a car with 4 comics. I get a lot of inspiration seeing like Donnie Johnson and Tab get on an airplane and get out
Yeah.
of Vegas and go do comedy. So I'm looking forward to our chance to go, the B team, as it were, to get out there and go bust out at a casino in Tonopah, Nevada. That's gonna be fun.
Don't do
Oh,
toes to nose. Just do butt to butt.
I'm the kind of guy that wants the bed, but I
Just spoon them. You've got nothing to
dude,
hide.
I'm gonna be. There's gonna be. I'll sleep next to someone, but I want to be in the bed, man.
Just so the listener knows, Sam is handicapped right now. He has a sprained ankle severely, so he's walking around in crutches.
Yeah, this is.
They're not
a
gonna put you on the
horrible
ground.
feeling. Yeah,
That's not.
it's a bad feeling. It's a bad feeling.
I've been kicked in the face in bed. It's no fun.
Oh my goodness.
Butt to butt. I'm an advocate.
There's a cautionary tale.
Yeah.
It's all
Heed
male
my
comics. Hopefully nobody in the morning gets a boner.
Well, it's fun because
Oh,
the boners are aimed away.
no.
Right?
If you're butt to butt,
Right.
like the Lord intended.
yeah. That would be
the perfect sound for that.
So we're gonna take a break here in a second, but we have this game we came up with where we like to do it. We do like to play this at home. Okay, this is awkward. So anyways, there's all these streaming services popping up: Hulu, Netflix. I mean, they've been around. Disney Plus is now like the top competitor.
Disney Plus.
Disney Plus. So we want you to you're creating your own streaming service like Schmamazon or whatever you want to call it. And we're going to give you some 2 cards with 2 actors. You can pass those out as we go to the break. And when we get back from the break, we want you to pitch a movie with both of these actors. Like, these are your, what do you call it, bread and butter?
One could call it that.
Let's
Absolutely.
get green lighting.
Yes.
Yes.
So you're going to be pitching this to us
Project
however
Greenlight.
you'd like. After the break, friends, this has been fun. Let's just go to a break now. Let's do it.
Just pick a card you like.
Pick a card.
This
Hey.
is going good.
Yeah.
Hey, this is John LeBang, and you're listening to the only station that rocks Las Vegas, RadioVegas.rocks.
Drink and become like Bob.
Oh, wow, man, I don't know what I'm doing. There's so many things going on. It's so crazy. It's happening so fast. And I don't know what I'm going to do. I was just crazy. I was just hearing about I was just too much drinking. Oh, I should have some coffee, maybe. I've never...
Don't be like Bob. Drink Zip Fizz.
Zip Fizz and Zip Fizz accessories sold separately.
What the hell are Zip Fizz accessories?
Zip Fizz accessories are water. Your water. Water from a canteen. Bottled water. You choose the water. It's your water, not our water. Your water. Our Zip Fizz, your water. Bob, on the other hand, will be sold to the next person that comes in here and makes a decent offer.
Oh, man, I really wish I'd taken a Zip Fizz instead, man. Where's the Zip Fizz?
The healthy energy mix, Zip Fizz.
Hey, listen up, guys. I'm here to tell you about Ball Wash. That's right. Ball Wash wants you to stay clean, smell great, and be fresh. Let's face it, it gets a little funky down there. Nobody likes it. So Ball Wash, it's all about quality grooming products for men that work hard, play harder, and care what they put on their body. Ball Wash, Sack Spray, and Nut Rub are the ultimate trio to keep your package in perfect condition. I gotta tell you, I was skeptical at first, but I tried the Ball Wash, for your nuts, butt, and body with activated charcoal, and it is a feeling like no other. But it's cool, because they've also got the Sack Spray. That's right, they don't disguise what it is. It's definitely for the sack, and it's awesome because it neutralizes odor and irritation. We know it gets a little hot and gummy down there. It's disgusting, right? We're disgusting. And they've also got the Nut Rub. You gotta love the Nut Rub. Ballwash.com is where you're gonna want to go. You're gonna want to enter the coupon code Radio Vegas. You're gonna get 15% off. Gotta check them out, guys. It is totally worth it. Get Ball Wash today. Go to ballwash.com. Coupon code. Remember it. Radio Vegas, and you're gonna get 15% off.
You can't drive through a neighborhood without seeing empty homes or signs saying foreclosed or bank owned. These homeowners lost everything, and you could too. If you're behind in your mortgage payments and worried about losing your home, uprooting your family, and finding some new place to live, you need help and you need to act quickly to save your family's home. A team of foreclosure defense lawyers can help you. These are local attorneys in your state with experience in all areas of foreclosure defense. They can work together to find a solution to save your home and keep your family together. If your mortgage is $150,000 or greater and you're behind in your mortgage payments, call now. Learn how you can help save your home from foreclosure.
800-506-4885. 800-506-4885. 800-506-4885. That's 800-506-4885.
What is Jesse Ray's Barbecue? Well, it's a tiny, unassuming place with a modest menu of platters, sandwiches, and house-made sauces. Located at 5611 South Valley View. By the smell alone, you're gonna know you're in the right place. Come try the award-winning slow-smoked ribs, chicken, pulled pork, hot links, and brisket. The sauce is also something to talk about, as you will want to eat it with every bite. Here's a tip. Their sauces are available for purchase. When people ask you, how do you like Jesse Ray's Barbecue? You'll say, like most people I know, I don't like it, I love it. Jesse Ray's Barbecue is 100% legit. Stop on by for a meal that will satisfy your barbecue-loving lips. Mention RadioVegas.rocks for 10% off your order. Jesse Ray's, located at 5611 South Valley View on the corner of Valley View and Russell. Come in, take a bite, find out why they're so award-winning.
Big Old Tree recorded Earth's magnetic field going haywire.
Invisible Planet 9 may be a tiny black hole orbiting our sun.
A rogue airport vehicle does donuts without a driver.
Panicked, patient, prepped for trauma due to realistic zombie makeup.
But wait, black holes might not exist, and these alt holes might contain all the dark energy we're looking for.
Oh dang.
Greasy Conversation on RadioVegasRocks, Sunday at 4 p.m. Pacific.
All right, everybody, one more time. Anyway, no, I'm just. It's Greasy Conversation, you guys.
Hey, this is John LeBang, and you're listening to the only station that rocks Las Vegas, RadioVegas.rocks.
3, 2, 1, and we're back.
Hey, Sammy.
You got that host thirst. You should come host the show over here.
I told him.
Yeah, we'll get you. We'll snag him.
Right
We'll
on.
lasso him in.
If
You
the
do it
price is right.
for 62 weeks in a row.
So, we're back.
Welcome back, gang. So we're here discussing the new Disney Amazon Prime Plus flicks, Lou.
Which could be a
Spotify.
series, of course, too, on this kind of platform.
Exactly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of directions we could take it, but the only direction we're going right now is up, baby.
Yeah, see, I'm figuring if I go for a movie, then I can spend more of the budget for a shorter amount of time. But if I want to stretch out a story arc and get my buddies work longer, then I can just lower the budget, stretch it out between episodes. We have a couple of those filler episodes in the middle.
Mhm.
I've got an arc planned out. I've got this.
There you go.
Yeah.
That sounds good.
You could just film a long movie, cut it up into
Mhm.
25-minute parts. Web
Oh, yeah.
series.
Let me get a cameo.
Do you want to go first? Who's your cast?
I have Chris Pratt and Brad Pitt on
Oh,
board.
wow.
Because I wanted
Superstars.
to challenge myself to mess up their last names as much as possible. Because Pratt and Pitt, that old Pitt-Pratt combo.
Little Pitt and Pratt.
Yeah,
Pratt
I'm
and
living dangerously just trying to say both their names at the same time.
Sounds good.
Pratt on Pritt on Pat on Pratt. Pratt, Pat.
Pritt and...
You just fell into
I
the
already-
Pratt pit.
I lost it already. Okay, so Pitt and Pratt combine in this epic, like, family wholesome coming together, coming of age and adulthood, early midlife crisis, transcendent moment of where like things happen to people. And so there's this old dude. We haven't cast him yet, but on his deathbed, he tells Chris Pratt that he has a brother they didn't know about, but he can find him and what his name is as he makes this journey across the country. And he goes hunting for Brad Pitt's character throughout the arc of this.
Pitt's Pratt's brother?
Yeah,
It's
exactly.
like, I got a brother out there.
Yeah, there's antics along the way. The father was like, in the war, he worked with the airplanes, the shoot-'em-up airplanes, right? Fighter jets? Pew,
pew, pew, pew.
Yeah, I'll get the good word after the childhood explanation.
I'd need a cigarette after that movie. It sounds very watchable.
So he does this, and he also has like this pet fish the whole time that keeps surviving all this combat that foreshadows. And then you find out later that the lost brother works with sharks in an aquarium and also is like a private pilot. And that's how he knows, like, look, do you know what your father did? When dude doesn't believe him that he like is his long lost brother. Look at, and he shows him a picture of the fish, and he's like, oh, it's the fish I've been seeing in my dreams, in this early foreshadowing. So it's like
Damn.
a
That's
hella,
intense.
yeah.
Whew.
Sold.
All right, I'm on
There's
board.
airplanes.
$8.99 a month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Holy
okay,
shit.
well, then what happens after they meet up? There's got to be.
That's for season
Pritt-
2.
Oh, okay. Oh.
Yeah, after they meet up, that's the end of the arc of season 1, and then they
They're
have
like,
to
we gotta take to the skies together.
I'm re-questioning my life. I don't want to be in this ocean aquarium thing anymore because it's corrupt.
Right.
And there's these animals that are trapped, and he wants to go to the skies like his father.
And his fingers always smell like fish.
Oh yeah, that's like a thing that they know. Like they can tell their family when they accidentally smell each other's fingers. I don't know. I haven't worked out how that comes together. But like, you have father's finger scent.
Your fingers. Wait, your fingers. And like that's the big reveal.
The mom walks around with fish sticks.
Bradley, your fingers.
And he's like, no, I was just having a good time.
Sam.
Yes.
The characters' names are Christopher and Bradley.
Do we have a name? Do we have a name for the series yet?
Yours is a Christmas one.
Oh, mine?
Yeah, is it named?
Oh, yeah, we need a name for it.
Or is it a working
Shark
progress?
Jets.
Ah,
Shark jets.
That's cool.
I love it.
Coming
Or
to
jet
a
sharks.
platform. Jet sharks.
Yeah.
Coming to Instagram TV, June 2020.
Yeah, it's 20-second segments.
Yeah. And they're just like following Brad Pitt and Chris Pratt like in Bowfinger when they're anyway.
Stream the first season in 532 episodes. Now.
Sam, what's your movie?
Well, it's funny you asked me that, CC.
Pitch it.
because I lucked out and I got a really, really good poll. The two people that I picked was Justin Bieber and Will Ferrell. So
Oh.
yeah,
It was like
right?
Elf 2 or
So immediately I'm thinking of A Christmas Voyage, where they go ice fishing, where Will Ferrell's the father and
Ooh.
Justin Bieber's BB.
I like
Pass
this
me
Little
White
BB.
Claw on the sly. You guys know I don't drink. But no, so Will Ferrell's the dad, and he's driving his Ford F-150, and he's got Biebs in the back. And they're listening to stuff like something Benny Legg would listen to, just like Benny and the Jets, you know, and they're going fishing. And what would be cool about this movie is if there was like cameos. That'd be pretty sweet. It'd be like people from New Orleans, like Garrett Hall. That'd be cool if he was like a ranger. You know? It would be sweet if he pulled up. Garrett pulls up as a ranger with a.
You mean Garrett Hall from Sunday Fun Day at Noreen's?
Yeah, no.
Every
but if he
Sunday
was,
night.
but that's what
Sign-ups
I'm
at 10
saying.
a.m. online.
But you know who could be the other ranger rolling with him in another Ford would be his partner Ian Rainier. He's in charge of the sound system. That'd be pretty cool.
You're shouting out sound guys now. It's gone that far.
They make, you know, the cool thing about sound guys, they make comics funny. They do. They have the equipment.
That's nasty.
What?
They got the laugh tracks hidden on there or what?
What
And
else?
Will Ferrell, what he does halfway through it is Biebs. He's not getting. I know him personally. He's not getting the hint of how to do the fishing trip. So Justin Bieber's trying to be funny, and he's like doing these stupid impressions, like Rocky. He's like, "Hey, maybe I could take you for a walk sometime." And then what's this girl's name? What was that? What was
Adrian?
Rocky? Yeah, Adrian. She'd be in the background. She's kind of meek, Adrian. She'd be like this. I think I'd like that a lot. So that's what. But it wouldn't go over well if Bieber was doing it. I don't know. That's my movie.
Greenlit.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're $10 million.
I'm aggressively greenlighting it.
Greenlit.
Aggressively, like
Stop
this
talking.
is going.
We're doing this. We're doing this.
What's yours?
We're gonna charge them $12.99 a month. Okay, I have the two most renowned actors of our time, Serena Williams and Samuel L. Jackson. Serena Williams, you know her from her Chase banking commercials.
That's really was first introduced to her, and where I follow her to this day.
She's a sweat. I think she might do something else. I think she's a hobbying tennis player. And then Samuel L. Jackson. So basically, these are the big stars. There's going to be the poll, you guys, for our new streaming service. So I need some...
The linchpin of it.
Okay.
I need a little atmosphere.
Oh.
In a world.
Holy shit!
This is gonna get good.
Serena Williams. Okay, so I gotta bring it back. Sorry. Serena Williams is basically playing herself. She's a superstar tennis player. What does that mean? That means she needs protection round the clock. Cue her bodyguard, Samuel L. Jackson. Just in case people trying to rob her and stuff.
I'm so glad you're here.
Thank God, Samuel L. Thank you, Samuel. Bitch! Get in the goddamn car! So anyway, a normal day. All of a sudden, oh my God, there was an explosion at the nuclear power plant, and nuclear waste has spread into the forest. Gophers are turning into mutant, and they're attacking people. That's right. Who's gonna save the day? Fucking Serena Williams and her tennis racket.
Are you
She's
right?
fucking-
Hold on. We gotta stop because we saw Richard Jewell last night, and I feel like you're just doing the plot of that movie.
No!
They talk about gophers and the bomb and
Gophers?
Anyways, they do.
All right, you totally threw me off.
Sorry.
I'm trying to think of animals that'd be funny to hit with a tennis racket.
Evan,
and
could you
Samuel L.
think of any-
Jackson can shoot them, and she's just
Bang
hitting
bang,
them.
motherfucker.
Bop. It's a call to action. They save the day. Who else is gonna do it? Nobody.
Gophers are about tennis racket
Well,
size.
because their hive, if you will, is underneath the tennis courts. They like the grass and the clay.
Evan,
to burrow.
who would you have a cameo in that movie for? Who would be a good cameo?
Well,
This guy,
there's a
Stan
scene.
Lumsden.
There's a scene in Tonopah that Joe Brown would be perfect for.
All right, that'd be a good one. Cool.
Mia Moore.
Yeah.
Mia Moore.
Poncho
yes.
motherfucking G.
Yeah.
He would be
Yeah.
good in it.
My
I like
Jamie.
his-
All
Kevin
these
Prince,
characters
all
would be
of
great.
them.
I like his middle name.
I see like
Poncho
I see
motherfucking G.
Chris Waldeck like running for his life and
I'm
then
gonna
just being
save her.
and they're just being taken down by gophers and like, they eat him.
He's got a cold
gone.
brew.
Yeah, he's dead
Keep him
though.
going
He
for
dies
it.
in the.
I
I
like
want to
it.
see
Opening.
Gophers win. It's Gophers.
Yeah, you
hour.
kind of root for the gophers. It's
Right.
like snakes on a plane. We're kind of playing off that. You want the snakes to win a little bit. Maybe not kill Samuel L., but like the rest of the people, it's
a
fine.
couple snakes to get a win.
Yeah, right. Like bite someone in the dick. It's funny. Get a couple cheap laughs.
It is. I laugh.
Why you don't
at, I
make
laugh
a
at,
dick?
Evan, I'll tell you, I laugh at everything.
Yeah,
The
you
button
do.
on the microwave said snakes.
6-year-old.
Yeah, it
Like,
did.
get
Stop the
over that.
laughing.
That scene was
This-
just for me. That snakes button on
Cecilia's
the microwave.
never seen it, which I
I
think is
heard
great.
it was bad on
I've never
MySpace.
seen the whole thing.
I saw it in the theaters. Like it was like a joke for me and my friends. So we're like, we gotta go.
Snakes on a
But
plate.
yeah, it's pretty terrible.
Devin Sheffield could probably tape that.
But look, this movie won't be terrible. It's gonna be
Sneak
great.
that in there.
All right, that's it.
All right, guys.
You're welcome.
I have Kelly Clarkson and Will Smith. I didn't
Mm.
think about this at all.
She's got a show now.
I
She's a-
mean, they
she-
could do anything together.
They really could.
We'd watch. Will Smith just does whatever, and
So,
he
okay,
gets away
I
with it.
got it.
Okay.
All right. So, Kelly Clarkson and Will Smith have this crazy idea for a new singing competition. They're like, we're gonna dress celebrities in extravagant fucking costumes with a mask, and then we're gonna make like their voices sound like chipmunks when they talk, and then just get stupid fucking celebrities to judge them, and then like the whole show will be the audience just looking confused and being like, oh, that's who it could be. Yeah, that's right. That's a. Oh wait, that's a masked fucking singer.
oh yeah, that's a no.
Sorry.
That's no, that's a show.
My bad. I hate that show, but I watch it.
Parallel
and
thinking.
I hate that I watch it.
I hate that I haven't seen it yet. I read a whole article about the drama behind it
There's
and like, caught
drama?
up that way.
That's crazy.
Not real drama. It was just a review of the show and like, oh, it turns out this masked person was this, but this person guessed it was this. So like the format is even dumber reading it, and I couldn't stop.
Yeah, that's way worse.
Right. Yeah, it was literally like the show is literally like the audience going like, that's who it could be.
That's how the article was written too. It was like, who was Tree? And I had to read the whole thing to find out who Tree was.
It was.
Oh, it is shocking that
Steve
it's.
McMahon.
Still was the leopard. So good thing for Still's
Yeah, because
career.
there's no
He's blowing up
consequences on
again.
that shit. Like they don't get something if they're right. They don't lose anything if they're wrong.
Yeah.
The singers don't win shit.
Just attention.
Well, the audience loses every
Yeah.
time we watch. A little piece of our soul.
What are your two favorite actors? Let's do another round, but you pick. But try just to go all out, guys. Come on.
Oh yeah, I've got another story in me
Okay.
epically.
Are you ready? Do you want to start it?
Yeah, so this also involves Will Smith and this time with Christina Aguilera.
Ooh, yes.
And she's back in the spotlight, and there's all this drama like Christina Aguilera's back. What's she been up to? What's she doing now? What's she going to talk about? What is she as a person to discuss things? We've only heard her pipes for the songs of angels. Never her political opinions. None of that. So Will Smith introduces it that way. It's one of those things where it's like his YouTube.
The rewind.
He's walking. You know those things where like I want to talk to the audience, but also I want to shake the camera around, walk down the curb, and have traffic noise go past. Like, it's the perfect time to discuss things with the audience when there's everything possible to distract them from whatever I'm trying to talk with them about. So he's doing that. It's raining too. The half of what he's saying is getting muffled because there's no sock on the mic. But we want to set expectations low in the beginning so that people are real impressed when we have this set that's just patio furniture and Will Smith and Christina Aguilera. No plants or nothing. Like no one's hosed down the patio furniture. They just sit down. It's like the corner of a park, so kids scream randomly off to the side. And
I like it.
And we find out what Christina Aguilera has been up to. but only in the last like 5 minutes. The whole beginning is just hype.
Oh.
And she starts
How
to tell
long is
you,
the hype?
and then you have to go to the second episode.
That's funny.
Yeah. Oh, I'm
Coming June 2020
I'm
on
already-
Instagram TV.
I'm already anxious.
In each episode, I got more about the arc too. There's basically each episode is on a certain like set of 3 political or like social topics going on right now, and each one Will Smith starts to get her opinion on it, and then it turns into him explaining it to her, like what the thing is and what the drama is. And then it ends up with her just kind of being like, wow, it's a shame it's like that. And then, wow, that's how things are, I guess. And then star wipe.
I like
Like,
it.
oh, that's too bad.
I like it a lot.
End.
What about you, Sam? You got anything?
I imagine them getting like interrupted by like a kid's birthday party in the park.
Yeah.
And they're like, oh, hold on. We gotta move. And then
The fans argue whether the birthday parties are real, but the truth is, it depends.
Ooh.
My favorite actor of all time. you really hit something close to home to me, and it's Bob from La Bamba.
Okay.
Yeah, Bob from La
Just kidding.
Bamba, and also
Is that a
with
person?
him, have you ever seen the movie La Bamba?
I'm not.
Oh my God! There's a scene where Bob he's in an argument with his mom, and he just lets it out. He goes, "Why don't you love me, Mom? You only love Richie." And that's Bob from La Bamba. And then one of my daughter's favorite actors, I'll use hers because she's on my mind, is Ice Cube. She prefers Ice Cube. And but she isn't. My daughter's not allowed to cuss at my house.
Prefers to what? Just generally prefers Ice Cube.
I like a lot of Boys in the Hood gangster movies, and she watches Ice Cube, and she's like,
I prefer him.
She comes over to my house, and she's like, she's not allowed to cuss at all, right? But she also likes to play board games. She's a board game age, and she looks up, and she goes, "Dad, can we play that game?" And I go, "Which one?" Remember, she likes Ice Cube, and she goes, "Domino, motherfucker." I'm like, yeah, you're great.
Oh.
You can see those jokes at open mics.
I'm still on
Domino,
like,
motherfucker. Domino, motherfucker.
Mom from La
I
Bamba?
can sneak that in there, huh?
Bob from La Bamba?
Yeah.
It's just all these from La Bamba things. It sounds like that's already funny. There's a mom from La Bamba and a Bob from La Bamba.
Right. I just like saying the word La Bamba.
From La Bamba. From La
A
Bamba.
bowling ball from La Bamba. And
You know that scene from La Bamba with Bob from La Bamba?
Oh, yeah.
His mom from La Bamba?
Bob's mom from La Bamba.
Bob's mom from La Bamba.
The opening scene, all the little kids were pissing on the chickens. That was a funny part of the movie.
Oh, man.
Pissing on the chickens?
Well, it was rural TJ, and boys will be boys. If they're out running around, they were pissing on the chickens. It was a different time.
Yeah.
Piss on chickens these days. It's 2019.
This sounds like Letterkenny. This is a Letterkenny episode.
Well, I got some questions for you both.
Questions.
We're nearing the end of this hour. It's been one of the best hours of fart sounds and other show promotions that I've ever done in my life.
There's a lot of people I need to look into.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people I got.
Bob from La Bamba and
A lot of people I just need to go in.
And you're saying this as if you weren't the cause of all of the fart sounds.
I caused.
I caused it. You're like, you're disgusting. Wait, what's tear gas?
Keep it coming. Keep it coming.
No emotion in your eyes. With the, playing
somebody
these
dying.
Stone cold glare.
That's like Cosmopolitan's like top 10 signs she's like a sociopath. And like the number 10 is like plays fart soundboards with no emotion in her eyes. And it's like, oh my God, that's her. I'm just like, yeah.
There was emotion in her eyes.
The robot's farting?
Hands are off. I don't
Was
know
that a
what
DJ
is
fart?
happening. AI is real, people.
See, all these fart sounds have people screaming bloody murder in the background.
That was your thing, right? If you're gonna fart, make it sound painful. Make it sound painful and get sympathy is what Was said earlier.
Exactly.
Yep.
It masks the disgust or someone thinking it's unprofessional.
Right.
You don't think that. You just think, that poor fella.
Oh my God. Oh.
Someone's really like feeling bad for us. Oh. There's
what
so
were your
much blood. All right, we'll stop.
questions?
Yeah,
Show's over. No more questions.
No, let's hear some questions. I like to answer.
So
Yeah, I like
hit 'em.
questioning.
being on the radio is a very privileged thing. I'm very excited to have this hour, and I just want to let you know that not every hour of our show is going to be fart sounds. So tune in to next time. Promise. This is just last one of the year, going willy-nilly, and your glasses are broke. This guy's glasses have broke since I met him 2 years ago. Fucking annoying.
Super glue, baby.
So,
they didn't hold up well today.
we gotta wrap
Christmas
this
is
up.
around the corner.
But I like both of you guys. And I think you guys are both really creative.
Another tube of super glue.
So I'm going to start with the question what do you do to keep your imagination to just to kind of like disconnect from reality and stay laughing about fart noises and shit?
Oh no, is this a weed commercial suddenly?
Oh, yeah.
Because that's a factor. Sometimes
True.
I get in a thought loop, and if something's bugging me more than 15 minutes, supposedly it's because you're telling yourself the same like narrative.
Yeah.
So I try to get out of like thought loops where I'm like repeating the same thing to myself or like focusing too much on one thing. However that be, it doesn't necessarily have to be weed. It could be a nice drive. It
right
could
there with
be
ya.
checking in with nature. It could be giving the cat a good pet.
Yeah.
So that's my answer. Is
Just
giving
like disconnect from that loop of like everything you're worried about constant.
yeah, give the cat a good pet, and then the ideas come.
Until it
Go
comes
back to
alive.
nature.
Yeah.
Pet a cat.
Yeah.
Pet it hard.
I just
Pet it-
crack my knuckles
Not
and
too
then, like,
hard.
bite my tongue. It's just like I don't know.
That's the kind of stuff I'm into.
Yeah.
Cece, do you have a question for me?
Yeah. What's the most?
good.
What's the most childish thing that you do?
The most childish thing I do is I message. I'm not trying to do the promotion thing. I'm not beating that dead horse. But
Here
John,
this goes.
no. Johnny Brim and I will message. Back
Oh,
and
no.
forth. No, seriously, the most childish thing I'll do is I'll get on Facebook Messenger and just send him stupid messages, and he laughs because they're very very they're gentle, but they're like, come on, that's fucking dumb. Why would you say something?
But can you
like
give us an
that?
example?
Yeah, like I go if I'm talking to Johnny Brim over the phone, it's just like we'll just say anything like hey, I moved into a bad part of town. It's about a block away from this fucking studio. No, I'm and my daughter noticed that there's tobacco on the ground from a fresh split open blunt. And I go, baby, don't worry, it's okay. The Crips are in this bitch. And Johnny will think that's funny. That's it. See,
And for our
it's
next
not
guest.
It's not all, hey, it's not all fucking gold here. What do you think this shit is?
I'm not laughing at you. You didn't. Never mind. You were
Okay,
great.
thank you.
I was playing Mr. Rogers in the background. I don't even know if you heard that.
Yeah, I did.
But some
skip that movie.
narration came through and it was hilarious.
Is the movie skip it? The
Skip
preview made it
that
look
movie.
great.
Really? Yeah, it looks great.
Bro,
Come on.
dude, you're dealing with
From
the
one
guys
nice
in
guy to
pain.
another.
Listen, that it'd be cool if they premised the movie off that, but in this one they didn't. What they did was they took this depressed writer and like made him
Oh, he's the
fixed
character.
his life
Oh,
for 2 hours and 15 minutes. So,
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Really?
yeah.
So
and
Tom
then-
Hanks wasn't like.
No, it was.
They wasn't focusing on him.
I don't like it. And I
Screw
like
that.
everything.
But you know what? I heard the documentary is really good.
That's what I heard too. Somebody
So-
said watch that. I love documentaries.
Oh, that's what I thought we were talking about.
No, that Tom Hanks
Yeah.
plays Rogers.
I got another question.
Oh.
Hit it.
We got like 3 minutes.
3 minutes.
All right,
gobble 'em.
Waz. In a perfect world, finish the sentence.
Oh, in a perfect world, flying cars, damn it. I don't want to steer the flying car. The goal was the flying cars, not the cars that we all can control and crash into.
Right. Yeah.
Everyone's been like, you don't get flying cars because people crash them. The cars can drive themselves on the ground already.
Yeah.
The airplanes fly themselves now. The pilot's just there as a backup. So just scale it down.
I
Flying
agree.
cars.
I
Just
like
don't.
that.
I don't want to have to drive it. I can tell it where to go.
Yeah.
So you could have like ended homelessness just now, but you like flying cars.
All right,
so
what's the
that's
best
okay.
situation?
Yes.
In a perfect world.
In a perfect world of all my comedy buddies that I've mentioned here today, somebody would make it happen, and I'm hoping it's somebody like Will Couch or something, and he does something like Sarah Silverman, where he gets a big old huge house and lets like 5 or 9 comics live with him.
That'd
and,
be cool.
He makes omelets in the morning. That'd be kind of sweet.
That'd be
Cool.
awesome.
You could have ended the Me Too movement, but we're hoping that Will Couch makes
Yeah,
it.
thanks for that.
I feel
Instead.
so bad for not
Instead.
ending
No,
homelessness.
but he would
Okay.
he would house comics, and that's what
Here's the
that's
thing.
the
right
flavor
now.
of homeless.
Okay. Okay. What about you? What in perfect world? Quick.
In a perfect world, I would end the Me Too homeless movement.
Thank God.
Aw,
Somebody
you
I know said that. I didn't think you'd say
You
it.
slick son of a
It
gun.
was fucking.
I think she's probably snapping your glasses.
Oh yeah. So one more question. If you could change anyone's mind in the world about anything, whose mind would you change and why? Make it quick.
Oh no! Homeless.
I'd change all the homeless minds. Make them believe they're not homeless so that they're happy.
Redistribution of wealth.
Yes, there we go.
That's good.
All right. Well, you know, what were you really going to say?
There was that, but like better.
Change your cat's opinion of you?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Like she has to deal with that on her own.
It's a personal.
Yeah.
Sam.
I don't think I'd change anybody's mind. Everybody
What?
that I'm rolling with's got their head on fucking
that's
pretty straight.
The nicest thing I've ever
Right.
heard.
Yeah.
But you could have changed
Nice.
Trump's mind and you just
I know. I'm only trying to
Kim
control.
Jong,
I'm only trying to do what I
Putin.
could do.
I would change
Will Smith,
Local level.
There's so many minds I
Kelly
wanna
Clarkson.
change. Kelly Clarkson's mind. Yeah.
Do another hour on your show, Kelly Clarkson. This is what the people want.
Please no. We don't need Kelly
I've
Clarkson's
seen that
apple
show.
pie recipe.
I've seen it too. I've been hanging out because I work at night, so sometimes I'll watch
Dude, I could
daytime
do an
TV.
hour on watching that show.
Crazy.
All right. Boss,
Promoting other people.
promote
Yeah.
yourself.
WOZ.lol. That's all you need. It's a real URL.
It's real. He
Oh,
says.
I didn't think it was, so I didn't go.
Yeah,
Oh,
It's a
very
little
cool.
suspicious
Yeah.
that you specified that, but okay.
You guys can find all of my bookings on Sam Lundstedt at Facebook, Sam Lundstedt at Instagram, and my Gmail is samlundstedt00@gmail.com. And my cell phone number. No, don't call that. Stupid.
My social security number is.
Right? Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic. Cecilia.
Evan, promote yourself.
All right, guys. Thanks for listening. It's been hella anxious. You got to listen to us
Oh, sorry. My Instagram's at Rum and Joke.
at Rum and Joke and then at hella anxious LV.
I think that's it.
Boom.
Ah.
This has been RadioVegas.rocks.
I've reached the top!
Get to stop it over there.
Have yourself
I've a terrible feeling.